Hello, welcome to the KS3 Design and Technology unit on glider design for accessibility. But first, we've got a video for you. Who knew you could do that in a glider? Well, you do now. That was a video we made for the Women's World Gliding Championship, which was in the UK recently. But gliding's a great sport for people with quite a wide range of disabilities, and you've been asked to investigate adaptations that can be made to make it simpler for them. We're going to start off by watching a video, and I'd like you to make notes on anything you see that someone with a disability might struggle with when they're gliding. You're going to meet Paul, who's a glider pilot and a wheelchair user, and he's going to take you through the cockpit, what the controls are, all the instruments, and make notes.
So in the cockpit we have the primary flight controls. The stick in the glider, when we push the stick forwards, the elevators change position. We pull the stick back, the elevators change position. We roll the glider by pushing the stick to the left, the ailerons move, and to the right, the other aileron moves. The rudder is operated by pushing the rudder pedals. Now, as I'm unable to do that, I use a hand rudder. So there's a connection between the hand rudder and the rudder pedals. So when I push the hand rudder forwards, the left rudder pedal goes down, the glider will yaw to the left, and I pull the hand rudder back and the right rudder pedal depresses and the glider will yaw to the right. Now this itself presents further problems, because during the landing approach, another control that needs to be used is the air brake. Now, the air brake is controlled also by the left hand, and this presents a problem because the glider pilot needs to use the air brake and the hand rudder at the same time. So to overcome this problem, there are notches built into the side of the glider and a stud on the air brake, and this can be notched in position, and then the glider pilot is free to use the rudder to control the aircraft. The flight instruments, for example the altimeter in the glider, have settings on them controlled by these small dials. Now you can imagine some problems can arise by people who don't have good dexterity in their fingers. So there's ways to overcome these problems.
Okay, so you've seen the video, you've made some notes, so get together in your groups and discuss your thoughts about what needs to be fixed and start to think about how you might do it. What you're going to do after that is to pick one thing to adapt and write a brief statement of what you intend to do. It's called a design brief, and there's an example there. I decided that we'd have a go with the altimeter. You have to set that to 0 before you take off. It changes with the barometric pressure on the day, and you want to know how high you are above the ground. And you adjust that with the pressure adjustment knob at the bottom left there. Now, that's round. It's not terribly easy to adjust, so maybe we can come up with something better. And what I'd like you to do once you've drawn that is have a think, and then draw the same part again and change one aspect. Do that a number of times. We're suggesting 4, but each time try and improve the functionality of one aspect. Over to you to go away and have a think about that. Once you've done, get back into your groups and discuss your solutions. Were they similar to other people's? What can you do? Looking forward to hearing.